I'm waiting for Sean to get here because I'm gonna go to the ER because I think I might be having a miscarriage. I've been bleeding since yesterday, or I could not be having a miscarriage. I don't know, but I'm going to the ER because it's Friday and the doctor couldn't get me into their office. So probably never let this video see the light of day, but just in case I want to share, that's what's going on. It's about 1 week later from when I filmed that original video. That was right before I was going into the ER. Did in fact have a miscarriage. It still feels so weird and heavy and hard to say that out loud, but that's the reality. For a few days I didn't want to believe that. I know that I don't have to come on here and tell you guys this. I know that I can keep some things private, but it's been on my heart that I do need to share it because for a few different reasons. One of the reasons is that I feel like I've been lying to you guys. I feel like I can't show up like I normally show up on the internet without you guys knowing something so huge that happened in my life. The bigger reason is because it is the most lonely feeling ever to go through a miscarriage. And obviously before this I didn't know what it was like to go through, and now that I unfortunately know what it's like to go through, you feel so alone, you feel so lonely, you feel so sad, you feel so pissed off. It's like, as long as I can remember, the biggest thing I wanted in life is to become a mom. After Sean and I got married, I knew that that was gonna be the next step for us, and I was so excited and I had so much hope. Waited a few months and we lived our lives just married, the two of us, and then we started trying and we got pregnant, and I feel like it was just stolen from us and it was just ripped away from me. Now I feel jaded and I feel terrified to get pregnant again, even though that's all that I want still. I have been to the doctors and there's nothing that stands out on my ultrasounds or my blood work to say that that could happen again. But for 3 days after it happened, I just kept saying that like it's not fair. I was honestly just like pissed. The hardest thing about going through this is what other people have said to me, and I feel bad saying, because all the people that I've talked to and that I've told mean the best, but it's just, there's some triggering things that people will say or some hurtful things that people will say, even though they have the best intentions. And I get it. Like before this, before I went through it, if someone would have told me that they've gone through this, I wouldn't have known what to say, and I probably would have said one of those things as well. Just say that you're sorry. Just show up. Say that you're sorry. Check in on them. Maybe don't even talk about it. Maybe they don't want to talk about it, but just say that you're sorry. I've been bawling my eyes out for 5 days straight, and I keep thinking about all the women that go through this all the time. Unfortunately, it's super common. That's something I've learned as well, that it's really common, and that doesn't really make you feel any better. I've been told that a bunch too. What I learned from this is that there are people going through this every single day, and I just want them to know that they are not alone. If I have a platform on the internet, I'm going to talk about it because I felt so alone in it, and I don't want anyone else to feel alone. So if this even helps just a tiny bit to let you know that I'm here, my DMs are always open. It fucking sucks that we have to go through this. It sucks even more when you see a pregnant woman in the store or when you see the baby clothes in the aisle. It just sucks. Not fair. It's not your fault. The doctor told me she believes that this happened to me because it wasn't going to be a viable pregnancy anyway. It wasn't going to be a healthy baby anyway, so my body did it early so I didn't have to go through more, and I like to hang on to that. I like to believe that. Through this more than once. If you continue to go through this, I'm so sorry. It freaking sucks. Yesterday was the first day that I didn't cry about it. If you're still crying about yours, let it out. Let yourself feel the emotion. I'm still feeling hopeful that it's gonna work for us. That's the only thing that I can cling on to. I love you guys. That's just a little bit of what I've been going through. It feels really good to get it off my chest.